Alright, so I'm back. And I'm going to wait a second for you to get back on. Yay! Hi, Lisa. Thanks for sticking with me. Okay, so I've done my full SeneDerm routine, and now I'm going to move on to a full face of makeup. So, I have left Silk for this video because I put it on before I do makeup. So let's talk about Silk. Let me find Silk. I'll find it in the book. Okay, Silk is on page 20 of your beauty book. There we go. I just flipped us. Okay, so I don't have to, so you can actually see what I'm talking about. So the beauty book, that's the Silk Pore and Wrinkle Minimizer. I use it pretty much every day. It's the perfect base for a flawless face. Makes sense. Silk minimizes pores, fills wrinkles, and offers anti-aging protection. Use alone for naturally beautiful skin or use as a primer before Make Sense foundation for a perfect finish. So, as with all of your airless pumps, mine's already primed, but if you just get it, you need to tap it on your hand 5 or 6 times to prime the airless pump. And then the one thing with all of our other skincare products, when you put it on, you push up. With Silk, you only put it where you need it, where you think that you have larger pores. So right here for me, and then right here to smooth it out for me, and then down here. And then with Silk, you pull down because you're filling the pores. You don't want to push up because it won't even fill your pore. So, literally small amount. That wasn't even a full pump. And even so, I think I got too much. So, I'm going to fill. And I love the smell of this stuff. Everything smells so good. And Silk, where did I even put it? Here we go. Silk has, all of our stuff is non-comedogenic, and there's no animal testing on all of our stuff. This has blue seaweed, lavender oil, orchid, plankton, retinol, sodium hyaluronate, which is the super moisturizing. Hey Jayla, if you can't stay, that's fine, and you can watch the other video I did on the SeneDerm routine, but if you can, that's great. So I'm putting on Silk right now. With all of our other products, you want to pull up. With Silk, you want to pull down to fill that pore area. There we go. Okay. So that's Silk. Let's see if I have anything else from training talking about Silk. Okay, nope. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Color Correcting Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Medium. It's my favorite thing ever to use. I'm going to let the Silk soak in just a little bit before I start with the moisturizer. But to talk about foundation real quick, when in doubt, for foundation, if you have a client who wants to use foundation, but you're not sure what to use on them, when in doubt, choose Dewy. It's kind of the middle ground. They say that it can go up and down approximately 4 skin tones, which in itself is really awesome. And the fact that the color correcting tinted moisturizer, I use medium. The only reason I would say to use light is if you're talking about a really, really fair-skinned person, like a redhead, who automatically is a lobster in the sun. That's the only time I would recommend that. Like our other cream-based items, the color correcting tinted moisturizer has the SeneShield in it, so you are adding approximately 15 SPF to your face when you wear it. So yeah. So, once again, when this was new, I had to prime it by tapping it on my hand 5 or 6 times. As you can see, I use it a lot. Another thing that I really love is that you can actually see all of the product that you've used. And you can see that you aren't wasting any product. They did awesome with their packaging. So, what I do, which may not be the cleanest route, is I take the cap and I just do a full squirt on the cap. That's a full squirt of a full pump of the moisturizer. And then I take my beauty blender, which also doesn't look that great right now. And I start with my under eyes. If you don't have a beauty blender, next best thing is this brush. I love this brush. It's Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques, by Sam and Nick. And I found it at Target. So you can use that. If all else fails, use your fingers. But the purpose of using something else is so that you're not getting all of that dirt and oil from your fingers onto your face, your freshly clean face. I just want to say that I'm really glad that my neighbors haven't come outside, because our bedroom, which is where I'm at right now, in my vanity, faces the window that faces their house. So that would be awkward. I'm talking to myself. Well, I'm talking to you, but they would think that I'd be talking to myself. So I think this is where they come up with the phrase beating your face, because, like, can you hear it? Oh, wow. I'm a dork. And it's just like a really light coverage, but that's like my favorite. And I use 1 to 2 pumps depending on how much coverage I want and how far I get with the product. The Beauty Blender does soak up more product than the brush would, just to let you know about that. should have done one side with the blender and one side with the brush. That would have been cool. I'll have to do that. Okay. And I am pretty much done now. Yeah, I bring it all the way down here. Just a couple more spots. Okay, so that was 2 pumps of the color correcting tinted moisturizer. I let it kind of soak in a little bit and then move on to pearlizer. I need to clean my blender. That's disgusting. Okay, so pearlizer, it looks like this. It says foundation on the bottle, but it's the pearlizer. You can mix this in with your foundation for a more like sparkly, glowy look for the summer. And you could literally stop now if you wanted to, if you just wanted a fresh face, minus putting on some blush, which my favorite is the Toasted Rose. You could do that for a fresh look. But I'm going to do full glam today so you can see what I would do. So 1 pump of the pearlizer, probably don't even need that much. And your beauty blender, if you want to use a beauty blender, otherwise you can use your finger. And right here is where you're going to highlight, like underneath your eye and up your cheekbone. And you don't want to you want to take 2 fingers next to your nose, and you don't want to go that past that point. Cool. So once again, 2 fingers, and you'll start there and just go up. See how nice and highlighted it is? Gives you that summer glow. Now I'm not going full glam today because I don't have any false eyelashes here. I used my last ones a little while ago. So, and you can build it if you want more highlight. And then highlight the center of your forehead. Okay, and then down the center of your nose. A little bit more on the tip. See? Okay, and then I do the Cupid's bow area. And see, I have that much left. So I'll show you another trick with that when I'm done with my face. So don't let me forget that. I'll put it next to what I was going to use it with. Okay, so here is our natural translucent loose powder. When you first get it, you're going to have to prime it. So it's going to come like this. You twist the top, pull it, and this is how you prime it. And see how there's some coming out now? Okay, and then twist it back so it locks the thing in place, and then you can pull it off. There's some powder in there. Put it back. Oh, I got ahead of myself. So I'm going to use the blush scents first, and then I'll use the powder to lock everything in. Ooh, and I did get a new bronze blush scents, so I think I'm going to try that as my contour, which I'll be using this brush for. Still getting ahead of myself. That's on your next order, the translucent powder. Okay, so with blush scents, you want to like, with the cap on, you want to like shake and squeeze to make sure it's all like mixed together. And then you literally don't need a whole lot. So I like push it to the top and then I let it come back down. Smile. Literally, that's it. I mean, if you want more color, but see? That's literally all you need. And that's why this has lasted me forever. Yeah. And see the highlight, and then you have your blush. Okay. Usually I would suggest using a different brush for your blush and your contouring, but I don't, so I just wipe off my brush in between things. Okay, I haven't used this before, so this is going to be interesting. This is the bronze blush scents. So, okay, see where the natural shadow is? Right here. That's where you want to put your bronzer for contour. So, you can suck in your cheek. And it's getting everywhere. Okay. Okay. And I do 3 dots. Ooh. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Okay. Okay, so then I put a little bit more on my brush, and I'm gonna come up here. first impressions as well as contouring. That's awesome. So that's that. I like the bronze. You could also take a small, like, cream eye color or concealer brush and take your bronzing color or your contouring color and put a little bit on that brush. Okay, and then make sure you don't have too much on there. Since it's new, it kind of got a little carried away. And so you can edge out your nose. Why am I trying to do that left-handed? That's so weird. So you can edge out your nose and then blend it. If you want, you can hair in my face. Okay, so there's that. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then I keep saying okay. Okay, I'm sorry. And then take your translucent powder after you've primed it and just okay. Okay, there we go. And then to close it, you gotta twist and pull up so that the bristles are together, and then snap it down and twist it. So that's the translucent and natural. And that's my face. Looking pretty good. I need to do that real quick. There we go. That looks a little better. Okay, so then I always like to start with that first so I don't go too heavy on my eye makeup. Which you can use shadow scents for literally almost everything. Like Candlelight, I could have used it as concealer underneath my eyes. Another thing that I use is this color concealer. It's green. The green will counteract red, so if you have like a really red patch or acne, that's when I use that. Okay, so for eye makeup, I have a eye crease brush, and I have this eyeliner brush. It's an e.l.f. eyeliner brush. You can get it at Target. I think it was like $3 and it's awesome. So I use those, and let's see. I guess we're gonna go with a more natural look today because that's what I have around me. So, we'll have fun and play. So I have Onyx, Shimmer Copper Rose, Sandstone Pearl Shimmer, Garnet, Mocha Java Shimmer. That's what I have with me. Okay. So I'm going to take the Sandstone Pearl Shimmer and I'm going to, yes, I love e.l.f. Everything is, all of their brushes are super cheap, but they work really well. So, okay, so I'm going to take Sandstone Pearl Shimmer and just do a swipe on my lid, and then I'm just going to take my finger and blend it out so you just have a nice coverage right there. Same thing with the other side. With all of our stuff, like I keep saying, you don't need a lot. Okay, just an overall color. Let's see. What should we do now? Getting makeup everywhere. Guess that's what a vanity is for, huh? Okay, I'm gonna do Mocha Java Shimmer. That was my stomach, if you heard that. I love these colors. They are neutral but super fun. If you get too much product on at first, I would suggest just wiping it off, like wiping off excess onto a rag or something, because otherwise it's not going to dry properly. And if it doesn't dry properly, it's not going to set. So that's that so far. You could stop there if you wanted to. I suggest wearing at least 2 colors on your eyes. So you could stop there with the actual color and then move on to under scents and lash scents if you wanted to. But I'm going to keep going. So, let's see. We'll take some Copper Shimmer Rose. Just going to put a little bit right there. And if you ever want darker colors, do layers. Like if I wanted Shimmer Copper Rose to be darker than that, I would suggest doing a layer, like another layer of it. Because like I said, you want it to be able to set and dry. Yes, I love lash scents, Lisa. Okay, and I am taking excess off of it. Okay, there we go. Make sure it's even. And I think I am going to put another layer of the copper. Make it a little bit more of a bold copper color. See? for layering. How that's different than that one. But I let the other one set, so it's not gonna be, it's gonna be smudge proof all day. And seriously, it is what you make it. So if you want just like a really light a light shadow, or you know, you don't have to do all of this every day. Like, you could totally get away with just putting Sandstone Pearl Shimmer on your lid and then walking out of the house, because yeah, that's not going anywhere. Some of the stuff left on my finger from the other eye. So just want to make sure that the colors are the same when I move on. There we go. Okay, so after that, I am gonna take a little bit of, oh my goodness gracious, I have it everywhere. How did that happen? Ah. Just do a little bit of cleanup here, because I had it everywhere. So I am going to take a little bit of the Silver Shine and just put it in the corner. Just to get a little bit more shine right there. Yeah, I like that. Thumbs up if you like that. Thumbs up. Okay, so then I'm gonna do some garnet in the corner. Yay for the thumbs up. Okay, so literally like one dot, take your crease brush and pull it and kind of make this V shape in the corner of your eye. And then just start buffing it out. But you don't want to go above your brow bone. You just want to sit under your brow bone, because my brow bone is like right here. So sit under the brow bone with that and see how far you can get with that one dot. Now for the other side. One dot. That's all you need. Trust me, the hardest part is making it even. Yeah. This side is a little bit more smoky. The lighting's a little weird here. That's what I want for Christmas, is a stand with a mirror that can hold your phone. And that has good lighting. All right. That's pretty much even on the outside. I'm gonna take some more Silver Shine, put it on my brow bone, underneath my brows. And it'll also let me kind of pull the color a little bit so that it doesn't just like end there. I use it as kind of like a blending color. There we go. Okay. So that's that for the shadow. And now I'm going to do my brows. So I have Brow Sense, and it comes with the brush. So just like Lip Sense, you want to shake it because it has a ball in there. And I do a combination of Brow Sense and Shadow Sense for my brows usually. So see how small it is? And you want to paint. It's like you're painting hairs on. See? Dip in again. I just use Brow Sense if I want something a little bit more natural looking. It does take a little bit longer than if you were just to use Shadow Sense for your brows. Okay. And then I'm going to take the brush and just kind of pull up and then over. See the difference? Pull up and then over. The nice thing about the brush too is that if you have like a really dark patch, you can kind of like etch it out with it. All right, now comes liner. I'm gonna do Onyx as liner. So, I don't know why I was just shaking that. You don't need to shake your Shadow Sense. So I just take the applicator from the Shadow Sense and my my eyeliner brush, and I get product on the eyeliner brush. And then don't try to go all at once. Make like little dashes as you go along. You'll have a much more even coverage if you do that, the little dashes. There you go. On to the next eye. This one's always awkward, the next eye. Because I hold it, I go like this. Okay, there we go. And now I'm just gonna do a little bit on the bottom. And this time I go like straight in. Because before on top, close that. On top, I go this way, and I go like this. On the bottom, I go like this, and I paint with the end of it. But I still do the dashes. A little bit more on my brush. We do have brush cleaner in the back office. I haven't gotten it yet. You could probably use your cleanser. There we go. Okay, so you could use your cleanser to clean your brushes. You should clean your brushes, depending on how often you use them, once a week. Do I? No. I probably should. But, so there's the eyeliner. And now I'm going to go in with Undersense, which is the gray portion. For my lashes. Okay, and before that dries, you want to move to the next side, which is the Lash Sense. And I have black. I always think it's funny people putting mascara on and going like this. I don't really have any room to talk because I do it too, but so when I put on mascara, I try to like wiggle the brush and close my eye at the same time. So have your eye open, set your brush there, wiggle, and close your eye so your lashes go through the brush. So there's one eye done and one eye not. Okay, next eye. Under Sense. That's a funky color. So if you don't want like super full lashes, you don't have to use Under Sense. See how long they are though? So if you're wanting fullness, you want to start at the base of your lashes and go up. If you're wanting length, start in the middle and go up. See the length? So, and then for the bottom lashes, I always tilt my head forward and wiggle against the lash line. So I don't run into a lot of the splatter underneath. So that's what I do. So all that's left is lips. And I am supposed to be doing a will it be an ugly color today. So I will just post a picture. Honey? Yeah? Will you... Never mind, because you don't have... Yeah, you do. Can you go to my group page and tell me the ugly color choices? So let's see what people chose to be an ugly color. And let's see if it's an actually ugly color. So, something someone actually chose, not me.
Okay. Okay. Purple Rain.
Okay. Purple Rain.
Fly Girl.
Okay. Fly Girl.
And Coco.
And Coco. So Purple Rain, Fly Girl, then Coco. Alright.
Enjoy.
We will see if this makes an ugly color. So obviously shake, shake, shake. Honey, Sorry, will you grab the gloss?
Where is it?
Front pocket of my purse. I always keep gloss in my purse. Okay, so, I'm going to use some disposables. Will you also grab me some disposable wands?
Yes.
I forgot.
Are they in here?
Yeah, they're in there. Okay.
Where do I find them?
On top of your thing you bought me in a bag.
Oh.
Sorry. Thank you.
Hello, everyone.
Lisa's been hanging with me.
Hi, Lisa.
So, okay. So I'm going to take Purple Rain, do a layer of Purple Rain. Obviously, you know how to put your lip sense on. I always do, I always overdraw a little bit so you don't see the line, you know. Okay, so I line first. And then I go in. Okay. Yay, her lip sense face. Okay, so her whole range is done. Now, hi girl. Shake, 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 shake. Okay. Hi girl. Okay. That's actually pretty. I like that. Okay. Now, Coco. It's actually called the Lip Sense Slurp, and there's a song about it. Isn't that funny? You can find it in the back office. Okay. Coco. I'm a little afraid. Okay. There you go. And now gosh, and then I'm done. Actually, it's a really pretty color. That's funny. And there is my face. Okay, so any questions? If you have questions, just post them below. If you are watching this as a replay, hopefully you got something out of it. If you do have questions, just post it below, and I'll try to answer. Love you all. Have a good day.